Hi, it's Mike at Harding Auto Services. Just doing a little video today on the Morganator, which is back in the workshop, and we're getting it ready for the track this time. So this is going to be out on a circuit near you, hopefully in the next couple of months. So this was a concept car that Morgan built when they were introducing the B58 BMW engine and the ZF8 HP automatic transmission into their Super Sport that it later became. So we've got the car in because we're basically integrating standalone electronics into this car now. So essentially what it's going to be doing is it's going to be operating on a completely aftermarket system that's going to run the engine, the gearbox, all the body electronics, and then also have a user interface which just comes through the dash display in the centre of the steering wheel. So what we're doing at the moment in the workshop is we're developing all the custom loom to physically install and mount all of the ECUs, and that's going to be basically using some of the original BMW harness for the engine and gearbox, but then also creating our own and basically integrating the two together. So that's the first stage, which is what we're working on at the moment. The next stage is then to talk about the software and how these control units talk to one another and share information and how that looks. And then once we've got the software developed, we can then go on and fine-tune the engine and the gearbox to get the best performance. If it does go out on track, there'll be some power to weight ratio considerations, so we'll have to make sure that we stay within that. But yeah, this is the latest stage of development for this car, really. So here we have the SCS Delta GDI6, which is the engine control unit that's going to be running this. It's obviously direct injection, and we're maintaining the direct injection. We're not getting rid of it and moving it over to port. And then we have a CANT ECU, which is going to be running the ZF8 HP, the ECUMaster PMU24, which will basically be running all of the body electronics. And then we've got the AIM Formula 4 steering wheel, which is basically going to be the user interface, which is going to have all of the vital engine data in front of the driver there, as well as the controls for things like the PRND for the gear position and some other functionality on the steering wheel for lights, etc. So this has all got to then be configured to our requirements for this car, and we have to develop our own CAN protocols that allow these to communicate, so that when the driver puts an input in, then we get the desired output from this setup. The interesting thing about this setup actually is it could go into anything. Obviously this is set up specifically for a B58, but this concept of engine, transmission, body, controller, and then a display or a digital display interface, it could go into any car, and it's the beauty of where standalone systems are going now, that we're able to have that kind of flexibility, and we're using it in our Golf project, in the Land Rover projects, and in other Volkswagens we've built. And this sort of setup and routine that we're going through now is something that we repeat quite often, and it's becoming more versatile as these systems are improving and they're adapting from their motorsport heritage, which is where a lot of these things have come from, and actually bringing them into sort of a more road use concept. So we're able to resto mod a lot of cars now with the latest generation of technology and all of the benefits that comes with, but in any kind of package and in any kind of environment. So this, obviously a Morgan shell around a BMW drivetrain, is going to be something that could be repeated in any application, to be honest. So these are all things that we're working on, and yeah, hopefully this is going to be a benefit to lots of projects going down the line, where we'll be able to rinse and repeat and have a good handle on developing our own software, our own CAN protocols that integrate all these systems together and allow us to be able to produce these cars under any guise and in any concept of vehicle. So yeah, exciting things are happening hopefully over the coming years, and this is something that I really see as a big growth area in the market, and something that we're embracing and working really hard on to try to get up to speed with and produce these wonderful cars that the customers can enjoy. Thanks very much. Bye bye.